Hi, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting all kinds of stuff. So thanks for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Hi, V. Basser. Hi, Sarah Tay. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to turn the space heater down. I didn't realize it was making so much noise. Happy Sunday. Yes, yes. Definitely. Something's going on with my live stream. Not sure what's happening. I can see you guys, but it's not letting me toggle to do the pop-out chat or the time. Okay. Let it go. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me okay? Okay. I told Michelle I'd be on about 3, and that's kind of who I'm waiting for to opening the presents. But thank you very much for the input. I don't know why I'm having issues with on my end on the stream, but thank you. I felt kind of pinkish today. It's finally warming up. It's for us. It's going to be hitting 70, which is nice because we've been chilly, and for us cold, which is, you know, the 50s and the 30s at night. I know that's like warm to you guys, but not to us. So I don't know if because it's on my channel for notifications, they're clicking the other ones. Let me go over there and see. I don't know what to do. Half the time it's a hit or miss, and especially when it's a live stream. Snowing for a week. That Oh my goodness. Isn't that illegal? Okay. So I'm showing there's another live stream. Live stream. No, it's here. Live stream. No, it's here. Live stream. Oh. Oh goodness. How was that for an echo? Okay, this one's better because I can see it. So I'm gonna, that's funny. Oh goodness. There we go. I got my time and my pop-out chat, and I'm a happy camper now. Thank you for everybody for being patient with me. Perhaps there's another live stream going on, but you know, there's always another live stream going on somewhere, isn't there? So I'm going to post you some information that I have found out. Been long enough. Hi, Perth. Good to see you, honey. Thank you. So the primary reason was to open the present, but I'll wait till Michelle gets here. So I will talk about my adventure road trip. You saw on Wednesday when I went live at La Lomita mission, and I'd been there part of the day, and media came, and I have found out that there's also postcard going around, or a couple of them, to send to our representatives. So I'm going to show you a couple of them. I don't know. They're probably going to be reversed, but let's see. That Save the National Butterfly Center, where they want to put the wall right straight through and abolish most of it. And then the other one is this one. And it's got the La Lomita Chapel on it. And then on the back side, they have it all already done in. You just have to fill in your name and address. What it says is border walls will tear through family farms and wildlife refuge. The National Butterfly Center and the historic La Lomita Chapel. The administration has waived federal law to build walls 30 feet tall with a 150-foot wide enforcement zone, leaving thousands of acres private property and refuge in a no man's land. Walls do not make us safer, but they do push immigrants into deadly terrain. We urge you to stand up for your communities and reject all border walls. And you can fill in your name, your address, and your phone number. This was printed before the negotiations regarding the new terminology. But I'm editing video right now at the that I took at the Butterfly Center. And it was, I'm glad pictures speak louder than words, because my words are at a loss right now. But at the location I was at, the executive director showed me from on top of the levee, looking towards the border and the river, where they want to put the fence with a 150-foot abutment on both sides of it. Wall, barrier, whatever you want to call it. It's 1.2 miles to the river, and the border's in the middle of the river. There are other places that is up to 5 miles from the river, which is where the border is. So this is why it's important for me to capture the land and get pictures, because once that goes up, that's going to be quote unquote no man's land. So I'm going to, they have a wonderful website, and I'm going to post it up there for people who are interested. I'm going to be working with them on some YouTube videos in the future, but this website's the best reference I can give you. It talks about the border wall information and you know, and they were saying, like, on Thursday, July 20th, along with work crew and chainsaws and heavy equipment, the surveyors started staking the survey area. So I want to put that out there. And also wanted to remind you about Lomita Mission, which is in danger of being blocked or inaccessible, that I made a video about. So I appreciate your support, and keeping an eye out. I got a bunch of edited videos coming up, but I did get into some interesting situations while I was out there. I didn't feel endangered. I felt frustrated and confused because you go down these roads, they're not marked, as in no trespassing, until you get to the end of it, and all of a sudden there's a cow fence there with a big gate that says no trespassing, do not cross, or it's opened, and then you turn around and come back and it says no trespassing. So I got a little bit of turned around and had a lot of eyes on me at times, and but I did get quite a bit of video. I got video on my dash cam and on my camera. But what people don't realize is it's more than just a barrier. It's also affecting the wildlife and the birds and, you know, the ground feeders like the rabbits and the snakes and, you know, the rodents and the whole ecosystem. And down here, when we get rain, sometimes it get really bad flooding, and it does form a barrier for them to be trapped on one side or the other of this barrier. So, you know, and until you've lived down here and, you know, you've had like 500 acres of your land taken by the government with eminent domain and get paid about $2,000, I'm not going to tell them anything about the wall. So, well, I'm not going to get into political Sasquatch. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to, you know, these are places I enjoy going to. And so I'm documenting because they may not be available for me and other people to go to anymore once everything's taken care of. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, there's, you know, there's a bunch of more experienced environmentalists and things down here that I could probably get involved with, but I just stay on the fringes. But we do have endangered species here, like the ocelot and the horny toad and owls, and I don't know them all. I'm sorry. But you know, it is what it is. And we do have an imported form of antelope. It's not a white-tailed deer, but it looks like a little bit larger than a German Shepherd with horns. The best way to describe it. I didn't get any pictures or video of them. Because my router's showing all solid lights. And is that what it's called? Sika deer? I don't know. But I'm back. That's good. That's good. And of course, on almost all my live streams, I wanted to bring up Ricky Trevino. Hi, Oklahoma Community Watch. Welcome. I'm just talking about buffering. That's weird, interesting, because I'm on a direct line to my Wi-Fi router, and I shouldn't be, but oh well. I'm just going to say it's just too many people on the internet, and, you know, whatever. I'm not going to say conspiracy that they don't want to hear me. Ricky Trevino, yes. I'm going to put up a link to my most recent video I did, and I've got another one coming that, oh, Kumanina, you're here. That I'm editing, that will be up soon as well. Well, it's about time you had me here just being an activist, talking about the border and what's going on down here. And Ricky Trevino, for those who you may or may not know, was murdered by cops December the 6th of 2018. There was at least 15 shots, and we have no answers. So we're trying to get answers, and I'm trying to help the family, and I'm trying to get information out. So anyways, I already showed you guys the postcards. So and that one. Okay, so now I have a package that I got in the mail. So I am going to cut one end of it off. Make sure I'm not cutting anything that's inside. Okay, I know I'll love it before I even open it. Now, I need muscles, but okay. I got it cut off. Oh, it looks pretty. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's a piece of clothing, I think. Or, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, scared me. Okay, this is one thing I got. I'm on delayed here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Arrowhead. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I love it. I'm not going to do it justice, but I'm going to try. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do love it. Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I know it was bought with love, and I appreciate it. And the arrowhead will go in on my place of special reverence. Some people call an altar. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. So yeah, you can, I could do one side, and there's all kinds of things. I got some ideas, but right now, I just want to say thank you very much. Appreciate it. And well, everybody in here always makes me smile. I've got some packages I need to send out too. It's just a matter of, you know, just like everything else, postage costs money. So I did receive a couple of donations this week that I truly appreciated. It helped with the amount of gas I used. In 2 days, I put in over 500 miles. So that helped a whole lot. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, Michelle, again. And thank you, everybody, for coming by. And if you get a chance, keep an eye out. I've got videos coming up. I'm probably just going to re-edit my second Ricky Trevino video and post it. But the one that I just did, I am going to put out as a premiere so that we can discuss it as it's being put up, and you can ask me questions and make comments and things like that. I'm not making any promises because I'm probably the slowest editor of videos that you'll ever meet. But I'm trying and I'm working on it. And I appreciate everything everybody does. And to help me, as you've noticed, lately I've been a little bit more scarce in live streams. It's because I've been so busy, and I'm having to concentrate on my work and my activism and everything like that. And I do try to pop in once in a while as much as I can, but it's going to be, I'm going to have to, I had to rejuggle, and now I'm concentrating more on my activism, my First Amendment auditing, my cop watching, and everything that goes along with it, because there's a lot more that goes on that never makes it onto a video or on YouTube that's behind the scenes, like open records requests and researching case law and knowing those things. And I just want to bring it up because everybody in here I pretty well know, unless there's some lurkers, and we always have lurkers, but I just want to put it out there that if you do go out and do a First Amendment audit or a cop watch or filming a protest or whatever you want to call it, I would highly recommend that at minimum, you know, in your state whether you're a stop and ID state. In the Texas, we are not a stop and ID, which means that unless the government or the police, they can only get my ID with just cause, which means I have to have committed a crime, am committing a crime, or about to commit a crime. Otherwise than that, I don't have to give them my ID. if you're in a stop and ID state, they can ID you with no probable cause or reasonable suspicion, as they say. So, you know, that at minimum you should know. You should also know where the property lines are and what is a sidewalk, what is private property, what is federal property. Just kind of keeps you out of trouble. Because I've been getting emails asking me those questions. I do have a spreadsheet that I have access to that shows which states are stop and ID and which aren't. I also have some case law for different regions and areas that if people want that information. I'll put my email address up there. It's really easy. It's my channel at Gmail. And feel free. Thank you, Danny. Oh my goodness. It just says I've got 3 viruses. Okay, hold on, people. It's not stopping. There we go. I didn't do it either. It's one of those pop-ups. It's like somebody I don't know where it's from. And I have a firewall and 2 ways of protection, so I'm not worried about it. Welcome, Texas GT. And well, the checkpoint, Oklahoma Community Watch, that's what makes us unique down here is, you know, how do I say this? Once you cross the border into Texas, there are no checkpoints until you leave the valley, which is, I'm in what we call the Lower Rio Grande Valley. I'm 12 miles from Mexico, but southeast of me is Brownsville. And then even more east is South Padre Island. Catch you later, Sixth Estate. Love you. Thank you for coming by. But I can travel here freely with no checkpoints. It's not until I leave the valley. And it's almost 60 miles away. So for formal Border Patrol or BPP or ICE checkpoints, that's the closest one is 65 from here. So I don't get, you know, pulled over and checked, but sometimes when I get tanned up a bit and I have certain clothing on, I will get the look, and sometimes people will ask me. And I don't give them any information unless they're justified. And some people, you know, carry their ID with them. I only carry my ID with me so that I may drive a motor vehicle. And when I'm out of the vehicle, I don't carry it with me. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I know that my tags, I'm in the Fuchsia Center, I'm in the Alphabet Soup has my information. There's nothing I can do about it. Hi, John E. Valor. Thank you for coming in. And they shouldn't run your tags, Oklahoma Community Watch, because you're a nation among yourself, and they shouldn't have anything holding over you. So anyways, I'm going to be putting out, like I said, you know, a couple of videos. One of them's, hi, James Jacobson. One of them is just going to be a compilation of my live stream I had regarding the second one regarding Ricky Trevino and the murder and how we haven't heard any more news. But the most recent one I'm editing right now is going to be my travels along the border in different places I've gone to and information I've received. And that will be a premiere video. It'll be scheduled ahead of time. It'll probably be in the evening, so that people, can participate, because a premiere is where a video is put up the first time on YouTube, and while it'll be streaming live so that myself and other people can comment while it's going on. So, and happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. I had this week my first video ever that's hit 1,000 views. And that was a video that got me started on using YouTube. It was a video where I was grabbed by a police officer back in July of this year. So for some people, that's like, oh, I get them. That's just some everyday occurrence for them. But for me, it's last year, I think it's like my first or second video I ever made, July of 2018. So it's taken a year to hit 1,000, but you know what? I don't care how it happens. And it's not about the numbers, it's about getting the message out. Hi, Danny, welcome. Thank you for coming in. This is the wrap, scarf, and all that Kumanina got for me, and thank you very much. Yeah, I research Texas GT. Research is my second middle name. I do so much research, you couldn't even comprehend how much research I got. Socks lives matter. Yeah, I had to put socks on and heavy slippers because the cement slab that my house is on just absorbed all the cold. So I wish I could send some of the heat up to you guys. And another thing that event that I know I'm going to be going to is not for another month, but March 9th, I'll be going to the port for Dash for the Docks. And it'll be the first time I've been able to go out to the Port of Brownsville. So hopefully I can get some video and maybe even live stream. I don't know. And we still haven't heard anything or any information back from the Texas Rangers, the city, the county constables, or anything regarding Ricky. So I'm not letting this go. They think I'm just going to fade away into the sunset, and the people that think that don't know me very well, especially when it comes to something I feel very passionate about. I'm going to make another trip up to north of me on the border. I've heard they've set up another military encampment. It's the one that they had in Donna is slowly being dismantled, so I'm going to see what's happening with that. With the 4,000 plus the 2,500 that are already here, I guess they need a bigger space to spread out. And I'm working on getting permission to get closer to the river and get some live footage. It's on private property, so I don't want to, infringe or take advantage of people or organizations. I'm going to do it the polite way and ask nicely and put it in writing. So hopefully I can get that and get down to the river, and it's getting harder and harder to do. And that's why I'm documenting it. So I don't want to hold you guys up. I know it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and people like to sit back and relax and things like that, unless somebody else has yeah, doing it while I can. Unless anybody has any questions, I will sign off in about 5 minutes, let everybody say goodbyes and I love yous. And please, if you get a chance, I know I'm not very politically correct, but go to each other's channels, show some love, give them a hug, hit that button we're not supposed to talk about, hit the bell we're not supposed to talk about. Hi, Kim Morehouse. And, you know, just spread the love. Go watch some videos of on people's channels. They took the time to make it. And, you know, go in there, you know, hit the hearts and hit the thumbs and hit the buttons and everything like that. So I'm going to be saying goodbye for now, but keep an eye out. I'm going to be putting up a video fairly soon, a compilation of the second one in honor of Ricky Trevino, who was murdered December 7th of 2018. And then the second video I'm going to be putting up is, I know, notifications. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do, but we can just spread word of mouth and get information out. But the second video I'm going to put up, we'll get advance notice. It will be a premiere video, and it'll be in the evening, hopefully this week, but it kind of depends on how my editing and other commitments go. My schedule's getting busier and busier, and trying to keep up on everything and stay focused, but also have fun. So I love everybody here. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. And tell someone you love them today. I love you. And spread it. Spread the love. And thank you, Kumanina, for the present. And love you. Goodbye. Maybe if I could figure out how to get out of here. No, I screwed up. Oh, there we go. I'm on edit video. I don't know where I'm at. Hold on, people. Thank you for being patient. Okay, I got to the screen where, yeah, I sent out an email to some people. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Goodbye.